Hey there, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Today we are going to discuss what the moon is going to do and how you're going to manage it for the next 2 weeks. So that would be July 6th through the 12th. I will timestamp, and then we will do July 13th through the 19th. And so, how are you feeling? Right? So we are out of the eclipse season. Thank goodness for that. Next week I will do a video on what's next. Like, the eclipse season was major, right? And so finally this week, next 2 weeks is kind of like a trying to evaluate and look around at all the things and what are you releasing and what are you letting go of so that you can move forward, and what do you need to do, and where is it the help coming from? What lessons did you learn? And so there's that energy for the next 2 weeks. A couple other things that are going on. We have Mercury slowing down, really super slow right now, getting ready to go direct on the 12th, which is this Sunday coming up. And then we have Chiron, the deep wounded healer, getting ready to go retrograde. And so all of the things that triggered you over the last 8 weeks or so with all this eclipse stuff, this is a chance to kind of look at it again, but maybe from a different perspective. It's like maybe you can see how your way through it and how to heal it, how to release it, how to let it go, how to allow yourself to move forward into this new energy, because we are definitely in a new energy cycle. And so that's good news. Right now, all the big planets are going retrograde, definitely making us review our lives. That is like a big theme. And in fact, as we start off this week, it is about doing that self-reflection. It is about having our head above the emotional waters and allowing ourselves to do the self-reflecting. So your overall energy for the next 2 weeks is you have Justice and you have the Six of Swords. You have Justice and you have the Six of Swords. And so this is a healing energy. This is karmic balance. Okay, so all these eclipses were balancing a lot of karma for a lot of people. And so there should be the sense of, okay, I'm regaining my balance. Justice has happened. You may or may not recognize it as that yet, but allow the healing process to allow yourself to move forward. And at the bottom of the deck, we have you really tapping into your intuition, staying connected with spirit, feeling into your emotions. There's this need, right, when you're an earth sign, to be very grounded. And with this eclipse that happened in an earth sign, opposing a water sign, being able to, as the earth kind of shakes under your feet, for you is happening in your fifth house of creativity, of family, romance, kids, creative projects, what's fun in your life. And so maybe taking the time to tap into your intuition to see, where does that leave you now? Where can you find the joy and the happiness moving forward, so that you can allow for this healing energy to come in, so that you can feel this sense of karmic justice will balance the scales. A lot of times when things happen and it's not what we wanted, it's hard to remember that it might have been what you needed. This was a lot of what everybody needed happening, and I don't think very many of us enjoyed it. So there was that going on, right? But there is a real opportunity to set yourself free from any situation that's holding you back from your personal journey, to lift yourself up, to move forward, to ascend spiritually, but also to just in general to bring your life into a higher vibrational energy. And so when that moon is in Aquarius, it gets there at 6:08 in the morning on Monday. It's there Monday and Tuesday. We've got Saturn, and just there's barriers being broken down. There's structures being cleared out. It's stressful energy, and yet you can use this for healing. And so I really want to encourage you to do that, to find the joy and the pleasure in your life so you can navigate through this energy. So you have trustworthy friends. You have a nice happy card. Okay, so trustworthy friends says, it encourages you to look around. Who is in your corner? Who can help you heal? Who can help you work and navigate your way through this? And so also, I just heard your spirit team. Those are trustworthy friends that you may or may not talk to on a regular basis. And maybe now's a really good time to start, journaling daily and really reconnecting that way. When you journal, it's channeling. Especially if you just start writing stuff, you might be amazed at what comes out of the other end of that pen on the paper, and you're like, oh my gosh, and you start sorting things out. You start sorting out what you're feeling, possibilities for, it's like brainstorming with your best friend because it's your higher self, which is you. Before I shuffled, before I turned on the camera, I said I don't want a book from here because I keep getting a book, and you got a book. So apparently I'm not in charge. Okay, so the moon is going to move into Pisces at 2:13 p.m. on Wednesday. It's there Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay, this is healing energy, all of it. So innocence asks you to trust, to be trusting that things are happening for your benefit, as you're here struggling to regain your balance. Start to look for the beauty. Look for the beauty and the joy in the moments, the day-to-day, the now moment. Stop right now and look around. What looks really good to you in your life? Start that gratitude list. I'm sorry I keep ducking and looking. There's a squirrel out there that I just really want to hurt right now. There's so much food at the feeder on the ground, and yet he insists on Tarzan swinging from my bird feeder. Okay, so you're also being asked to take a deep dive. And this is that deep dive into the self-reflection part. This is that deep dive into what part did you play in everything? What did you learn from this? This is judgment free. This is judgment free. It's justice. It's not judgment. It's justice. So when you do the deep dive and you see what it is that the role that you played in it, then the question becomes, all right, well, I learned something now, so I won't get into that situation. Or I really was good with that, so I'm going to do more of that. It's about discerning your strengths and your weaknesses, what you want, what you don't want, and then trying to work forward on that. And so you have be gentle with yourself and contentment. So this is judgment-free assessment. This is remembering that you are resilient. That what is cut out of your life promotes growth and opportunity. And they're really asking you to maintain the hope on that because you got the hope card. And so, being happy where you are, diving deep into the wisdom aspect of it. Like, what did you learn from everything? There's a lot of deep diving for wisdom that we're all doing. And if you think of wisdom, pearls of wisdom, right? You have to go deep to get the clams, the oysters, and pry them open. And so it might take a little work, and you might have to dive down there more than once to really find the one that really speaks to you, where you're like, no, that's really it. And so again, I really want to encourage you to consider journaling. So I don't know if I mentioned this. I'm so sorry, but Mars is in Aries, and Mars is squaring off with Mercury, which is slowing down to go retrograde, to go direct in Cancer. And so there's a lot of opportunity for road rage. There's a lot of opportunity for people to emotionally speak their minds in ways that may or may not be beneficial. But I don't think it should stop you from being authentic and being truthful and being honest. I think it's going to help a lot of people do that also, but just be aware that there is a lot of tense energy going on out there. So, the squirrel left. All right, so here we go. The moon's going to get into Aries. So now the moon is going to be touching that energy of Mars on Saturday and Sunday, right? And it's squaring off. So it's going to be even more heightened and more intense, right? And so it's really important that you look for the wisdom. You have the victory card. I'm excited. I'm going to read this one for you. Congratulations on your victory. You have pursued your goal to fruition and can now achieve your true life purpose. This is fulfillment, completion, arrival from a long journey. Enjoy your rewards and prepare to embark on the next voyage. I'm not saying it's happening this week. I feel like this is soon, though. Really soon, because you have the justice, you have the healing, and you have the victory. And so, Virgo, you guys have been struggling with stuff, right? Really, like a lot of things around the home and the work situation, I know. So keep going. This is why they want you to be so hopeful. But what have you learned on this journey? What have you learned? You have learned what works, what doesn't work. You have learned what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy. You have learned how to process things that are not in your control, right? You have had to learn to surrender to the divine timing of things. You've had to understand that there's a lot of things going on, and if you step back and you allow spirit to orchestrate things and move, I feel like they're saying, patient, we're getting things in order for you. So it's kind of like you show up at the hotel and you want to go swimming in the pool, but they don't have your room ready, and you're like, oh, I really want to get in the room. But if you wait patiently, not only will you be able to get into the room, but there will be a welcome basket with all kinds of delicious things in it. There will be free movie passes. There will be tickets to the local attraction. It is a matter of being patient and allowing them to put together the things that you really want. And so I can't promise you, because everybody's on different schedules, I can't promise you that you will notice it this week. I can promise you it's coming. Because you have justice and you have victory. I mean, that is a powerful, and you had the hope card and the healing. It's coming. Oh, let's go ahead and timestamp for the next week. So, second week. Here we go. July 13th through the 19th. We are maintaining hope. We are looking forward to the future. We know we are victorious. It may not see it yet, but it's already happened. It's already been written, is what I just heard. It's already been written. Justice will prevail. Okay, so start counting your blessings. A great way to get in flow with spirit is to raise your vibrational energy through the feelings of hope and happiness and gratitude for what you have, and finding the joy in the now moments. And so really tapping into that energy. And so we have this beautiful trine energy for you in your 9th house of long distance travel, which not many of us are doing, but higher knowledge and learning and expansive thinking and communication with spirit. And so that's when the moon is in Taurus, and that'll be on Monday at 1:34 p.m. and it's Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday energy. And again, I want to remind you that there's a lot of stuff going on up there in your 5th house of fun, romance, creativity, because we still have all those big planets up there, and they're still opposing the sun in Cancer and Mercury, and there's stuff going on. Okay, that stuff is still happening, but you're having some very supportive energy. It's actually it's supporting you. What's going on in Capricorn? It just may not have felt like it. Okay, so this is that part of remembering that you are being protected and guided, and if you could just release the control and surrender to the divine and to the divine timing. So ask for what you want. That's really super important. They can't help unless you ask. So if you haven't specifically asked for exactly what you want, do it now and write it out. And then start your gratitude list. Write down the small things, the big things, the in-between size things, whatever it is. Start writing out the gratitude list. You have the rat. Be true to yourself, and the universe will reward you. This is the year of the rat, okay, in Chinese astrology. The rat is able to repurpose things in a way that benefits. They recognize the value in things that other people discard, like an idea. Maybe you find something at the side of the road that, you go home, you got it because the picture frame was great, and underneath, there could be the $1 million painting, right? It's that kind of thing. It's like, you land on your feet. You say there's value in that. And so you're being asked right now to look at what is of value in your life and count your blessings, so that when you're in that higher vibrational energy, you will attract in the higher vibrational opportunities. I don't even know if it's attracting it in as much as you will recognize them. You will see them for what they are. You will see them. And so there's this need to kind of push through the resistance that you have about the way you've been looking at things. Like, well, you're able to change fairly easily because you're a mutable sign, but still nobody likes change foisted on them. And so pushing through your resistance about how you expect it to be and what the timing is. Not releasing what you want, remembering to ask for it, but maybe how it comes packaged and what timing it is. If you can push through your resistance to try to control that, if you can really surrender to the divine timing, you're being asked to really look to do that when the moon is in Gemini, and Gemini is also ruled by Mercury. So there's a lot of supportive energy coming for you there. You have the white turkey. So this is Thursday and Friday energy. It says the power to heal the earth is within you. We have healing energy. I just feel like the power to heal. You are an earth sign. The root chakra. Okay, I'm seeing the roots. So this is the power to heal your sense of feeling unstable. It is within you. It is you deciding, no, I'm manifesting what I want. Because you have the victory card, right? You have the victory card. So this trustworthy friend also makes me think that look around and see who can you network with. Because this healing, see, there's these several birds are flying, but they're all connected by strings. And so it feels like there's a healing that happens. There's a need to connect with others. I see a web. I see a web. I see the way everything is connected and how something over here can affect something over there. And there are things happening. So using your networking to help you find the information you need, because I feel like it's, when a bug lands on a web, it sends a vibration through the web, and the spider's over here, and it doesn't necessarily see the bug, but it feels the bug, and so it knows where to go. And so I feel like there's like vibrational energies occurring around you that you may not see, but I think you can feel them. So tap into your sense of what you feel and the people around you, that asking for the guidance from them and the support from them. This is this Queen of Cups energy of really tapping into your intuition and feeling your way into it. And this meditation of finding the peace and being centered within and knowing that this new beginning is coming. You have the victory card, you have the justice card. You have the victory card, you have the justice card. And this is Archangels Gabriel and Sadiqiel, and so this is the I am, and this is the information. It's coming to you. All right, so you have, look at the underbelly. Be sure you're using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider taking time to organize yourself, or perhaps a project you are working on could use some fine-tuning. So I just saw a small child at Christmas. Okay, so it's almost as though they're saying, hey, it's coming. You need to allow for timing. What can you do on your end? What can you organize now? It's almost like they're trying to keep you busy. Like, you need to take your bath, and you need to brush your teeth, and you need to put out your clothes for tomorrow, and then we'll read the bedtime story, and then you go to sleep, and when you wake up, Santa will have come. That's what it feels like. So look around. What can you do right now to promote your chances of bringing this victory to you faster? So what is success? Victory, right? Is success. What is success? Success is when opportunity meets hard work. So have you done the hard work? Are you ready? Because when you're ready, then success will show up, and you have enjoyed the journey. So stay present and flexible. Many changes are going on for you and around you. That was that spider web. Things are going on and the vibrations are affecting you. These changes are not only good but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or the future. So look around right now. What can you do? I can't promise you. I wish I could say, hey, for sure you're going to get it this week. I don't. Some of you. I really think it's going to take until the sun moves into Leo. Okay, so Saturn goes, oh God, it might be when the sun gets into your sign. It might be a couple months out, okay? Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Focus on what you want. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with the process. What I'm seeing is Saturn moving direct. And that, I think, happens, September 9th? So it might be mid-September before you really feel like things shifting and changing. I don't know why that would matter so much, but Mars goes retrograde on the 9th. Jupiter goes direct on the 12th. I don't know where Saturn is. Where is Saturn? They're all getting ready. Maybe that one's not until we get into October. Saturn goes direct on September 29th. So I feel like it's more around your birthday time when things really start moving into place for you. Have patience with the process. Don't give up on the process. It feels really, really important. The healing is happening. Justice is happening. It feels like that there is a need for some things to really get into balance. Like things are not quite, the pieces aren't all in place yet. So it says, my good karma is delightfully loving and it can be the most motivating of teachers. That's that healing process. So allow yourself to do the healing, to be prepared. But this looks really good. Victory is coming. Okay? All right, you guys take care. I will see you back here next week. Be sure to leave me a comment so you'll be in the drawing for the card pull. And I will talk to you soon. Take care.